I would like to accidentally go thumbs over toes and trip fall flip fall into the wish for miss more than could list all forms of non-stripped foreplay strong wrist sore upon any mistaken admit nor have lick your ass clit or smash with all that fits jaw snapped ripped off to explore snatch with lick sense of taste intake receptive place of sex disgrace the best of facials detest not stable in regular playful inject or stay real straight edge feels same odds are May till July 6th straight really guys dicks make steering by grips of the placed really high bits of the facing new sides which are my racing not bike with pacing long strides in case we lost sight with the crazy Josh Fry gets explaining lots finds splits in the maze he once bribed this landscape to come to resemble by which the endangered among the world's tribes tremble my face in the wives single and safely to say deemed as I'd tempt still sisters making their great big wet white strength will it take to survive sense still worth taking the life and then kill being by a big great leap of dive in depths you'll fall waterfall whore daughters fall for the small tour through your more two balls mortal warlord horde of porn gore goose sword you may like breeze, form a Windows score for under siege ways eyes linked them may find in going ways by each course for under these more sure one believes all or none defeat more warm come beliefs small thoughts once collegiate whores stored some degree of stall for stomachs needs of 4 something leave them for your under squeeze and force all bums to seat for all come release pour forth something keep alive your 4 months in the sands of your pork sword love to eat and be Muslim and become the peak in the form all up complete one chloroform or feet some 4 goes turnkey one's chords go turn the tongue hormones rooms found in floors going to visit from doors closing to this flipped all going to get some dick in the tall most in public fucked fit for up big stuck stiff mustard I am not a good managed finances type of any might answers can't refine anguish past these 9 landfills in a pantry line and filled blandly brin dill and lemony dry still salmon besides real can of seas kind killed examined each by feelings of mantle peace times the Atlantic the align will of panties least of lines steal from reasons can't be seen reasonable mind feeling anything least a leaking fine still examining till test at the end of secondary educational catch with pen and backwards sent feedback from man or at deep end splashing win of masking in the class been since like half me friends lifespans pre when that bat deep end soup laugh again if have to bend that backwards fentanyl hasn't been a bad thing in one lab reading done at the end of and something end I'm socially awkward and many years of inward looking spent good looking yet shook could in fact look should in sex put foot inch jet wingspans length whatever's good in my head won't let a good mention head give any G1 ood sex ink red dribble brink bed literal drenched with the preg nickel lead sickle said it will dead its next legs in beta will of ends degrees infinity meant but meat insistent its sex scenes at BCF seems immense D's now say to see when I get to experience deeper discussions and feel understood in that way I feel I haven't been but only cause I happen to live my lifetime in a tiny bubble with mighty troubled adults to wind me up till I'd rightly fuck all life's shiny stuff till strife finds me double the size of any kind of punch in the eye a lung or 2 of up to the sky just used survive too some butthurt and crying husbands of wives lying puddles inside by me much could huddle inside an imaginary come all let's find out how many numbers we'd run for a try at fucking him up surely I've done all this much more than you dumber wit cunts can come to think up somewhere something's stunting this cunt's development of a fate run into lake shun interest weight sinks all great things in plate of futures face Josh you would make us do exclaim a lot the greatest through the day of drop to making God's acquaintance off in space or what if they put God's good mates in boxes your boxery though I suggest to you in the casualness of a person who is healthily predisposed towards independence and positive emotional responses to the sometimes sharp-edged perceptions that can appear in concert with the objects of our affection. Erections, need sex soon, de-stress dude, eat wet fruits, deep enthused be for each sent loopy text to speech ensues me meth use been reached then chew steeped in tomb deep sank ruined by song of siren speech left nude beach tents through each can view the true scenes step 2 feet left you'd see true like move feet 2 right you, ooh, 2 wrong you don't, 1 longer rope than some common blokes clung on to close much of their hopeless dumb job and home and hung wrong when strode none wrong engendered hung on yet extras flung strong when led to believe one's on dementia pills needs Jesus cunts on the bender each week it's one long adventure and that's just sliding down the uncomplimented much wants the rest of ungodly entities UN chopped from letters clung on the end to spell one longer message entities and titties entitlement men like the scent sluts hiding and trusting confiding in heaven above smiling letting their smug sequencing of every something left in anywhere up to 10 feet ends in hair clutching men flee everyone's repenting heavenly judge please let me defer my monthly entry my money's plenty I've upped my empathy loved one meant for me unsubsequently hung up and released thumb one sentenced to eternal gut-busting endoscopy one must pretend they've gone seen when long friends meet sends not their sweet end from when HES met God's dressed neat in oh wait pretend thong is wet sweet it's wet paint makes sense wait it's less strange to ingest may Fake to the rest AINT you depressed make news with me let's stay true to your best humorous friend made true story yes as OLDMATE used normal text from phone to break through your defense reformers clone of sexual mate you or in wet huge awesome spread through all the bed blue on you did you horny kid too small to lift imminent not you fall within the lacking true calling impassioned blue balls we get from passing you pausing with erratic view surely shift actioning due more to this huge horniness nude whores emit through normal shit you all would fit not within rules for the quick dude fall for chick true god sis quick hey you any chance I could use your phone phone to call a Uber for this chick. She's my sister, rude, normally sick though 2 tallies to sip. We said too foreign to get misconstrued, more as a bit of a do not have the drinks in any way you formally did or could call on in list titled normal. Seems legit, retesting whether in love or against them, and both whatever chance would be up for doing something enjoyable, decent time MD, and once slide in touch the slightest of my lips gums, lightning tongue frightening some guys into running. I am become night and demon fire, we none wiser been, thus time has been one to deny, not greet, unfazed of dire scenes. One can conspire each one of a triad, 3 tons of the higher scene numbers diagonally up from the actual mean numbers, meaning scenes none could believe once in the sluts buttons. These much fucking sleaze nut busting team leaders have crushed sluts in free love, functioning up much to steep touch buttons. Been I with dumb cunt machine operations, junk up between eyes but sluts cunt between thighs, mushed up in deep, blind in me suck stuck in deep new tongue, and much stubborn bean types of girls at once jump from the highest, hurl from heights, world collide, 35 stories and twirls on the sky, turn stopping right on to become world stop to cry, pearls dropped from my world, rocking 9 inches of perv, not a night a week but title earned on a life of these liars, deeds rightfully tightening, vice versally nice girls in need of life's perfect dream, guys murderous meat sky turning the type of work or be lie working, the skin's melanin type sells quite well to incite swelled cocks in my swelled nice hellfire coloured Calvin Klein brief, so it'll be coming by, see me in 5 sweet and thick in these thighs between lies, the meaning life is needing to shine on thee to fire these old wires up and might work either, trying just a line of dust of ice licked by you sliding up from my pink butthole by the nuts upside to suck my flying gushing white thick cum to dry the once entire country's supply of lust up, firing just as like a sub in World War III with skies above, dealt dire luck by nukes and by my thigh you widen up. They thought they were dealing with a normal human. I am good but came from worse start than anyone I have heard of. Always listen to intuition. Guess that's why the sneakier ones always wanted to play loud music and speak loudly about nothing but shit. Let's just keep Josh distracted, unsuccessful again. I deal with Lucifer so often trying to take me for a day or 5 at no human vacant-minded waste of life, even if wasted I am, and they've arrived 1/8 as fried, has a face that I couldn't place, could just take aside and break then pry to taste their minds, then erase them, in an apron, slice into bacon so the bin will take them. And my little brain went. I forget restraint, regret and interrupt getting back to bed. Mattress packed with dread. Bet I play these games upstage me sane mind crazy aims, one day we may find the inner demons, unchanging, dinner dreaming, tempting to reform, learn to live peacefully, be done with evil redundant people, we seek to be freed through the reach to knees, buckling semen stream guzzling she obscene fucking things, and these people are karma's way of giving me a minor but highly irritating punishment.